All right. Last we left off, Adventure League Season 9, Episode 1, Escape from elturgard. Last we left off as we were potentially doing and aiding people in the situation of elturgard. Elturgard is now long gone and destroyed. The city is now a crater of its former self. It seems like evil has saw fit to claim this land as the cataclysm of this place is gone. As it seems, merely a shed of light of El Terrell is now a bleak darkness in the shadows. Left is a remnant of the city in a giant crater. As people are screaming, people are asking for help, as people are now setting up caravans leaving towards Baldur's Gate. But before they leave the Baldur's Gate, they wish obviously adventures, hiring individuals to probably potentially find people before they leave. Without pay or any cost, some of you individuals saw fit to take this aid and branch it forward, as it would be helpful to have everybody with you when you take the long travel across the rough road. So it will take many days or even a week to eventually get to a safe haven. As you find yourself in this kind of situation, many adventurers have fought hard and quickly found that there are cultists abound in the city of El Terrell, as there are hell worshippers of the lovers of devils and demons, summoning creatures into the depths, as our gracious adventurers along our path had taken them down, killing them, and seeing fit no more is no more, finding the blacksmith and saving his life, and eventually finding the poet across a cabin far up north, as he was secluded by himself, as he saw fit to join the party, but before leaving, requested aid of getting some of his parchments, his volumes, his inks, and other assortments before leaving, as the party agreed upon it, helping this individual get what he required, some nuts in the forest, and potentially other things along the vicinity of the land. Eventually coming across a unicorn and stopping the fight quickly enough, as it seemed like the person you were helping was stealing from the unicorn itself, stealing its feathers, seeing fit that they were handy for his future writings, as he wished to carve beautiful pens out of them. As it seems fit, Polly decided to convey with the unicorn and eventually get the poet to safety in the caravans, as they had found loot along the way and different benches, magical traps, and much more, as heroes these days are unaware of what the cult is up next to do. They're still within the vicinity of this broken, forgotten city. It is up to you to shape the world and see where the story may lead forward. As that is our introduction for this part of our campaign. As you begin to see the overlay of the map, this is where we will be playing. Elturgard and El Terrell is the location we're currently at. Our goal is to get to Baldur's Gate safe and sound, but of course, there's much to do beforehand. As I'd like you guys to introduce your characters one by one, explaining why the purpose is here, maybe another reason why they have lived here, or potentially a visit here, realizing quickly enough the excuse or the thought of what is conspired across the city. There's a large city now populated of thousands of people now long gone, and now only small vacant amounts of people still remain. Many have died and many are injured, but some survive to tell another day of the story. So we'll jump in, and you're welcome to introduce each other one by one. Sorry, my apologies. As you can explain what your character looks like, and I will let you take the show.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Roll initiative.
Okay, I guess I will go first.
ahead.
Hi, my name is Tulip. Obviously, my parents were very creative with my name. I'm an human ranger, and I'm on an expedition. I'm not really want to say why, but I like the adventure and I like helping people, so I'm pretty curious what happened here.
I'll go ahead and go next. It's all right. My character is just to describe his appearance relatively quickly. He's generally shirtless, but he has like bandages over like the top half of his chest that sort of go around his shoulders, as well as bandages wrapping like his fists and his forearms and things like that. He seems to generally use his hands very often. You can see like shiny brass knuckles on one, in one hand. Dark skin, scars covering most of his body, sort of like a poofy, dark hair, with a beard sort of just going around the outline of his chin. Bright blue eyes. You can also see that he has a large, like, almost trench coat on, where it just buttons in the middle, but he usually has it open. Dark brown on most of it, except there's a large sun that's on, like, the back. In like a bright yellow, and then there's a sort of yellow highlight going around the edges of his, like the trench coat, like his sleeves and on the very bottom of it. Doesn't speak very much. Very keenly aware of everything that's going on. Looks like his eyes sort of darting from one place to another. But I mean, the reason he's here is that, well, he was just kind of in Elturgard as a checkpoint because he was making his way to Baldur's Gate personally before everything happened, just looking for work. But now the city's gone, so I guess he's here helping people.
Okay, I can introduce my character next. My character is called Veoru. She originally grew up deep inside a forest, just living in a village along with his own people. She worked as either a farmer or a lumberjack. He would switch between both. But as she grew up, she began to seek more adventure. So she decided to embark on a journey and found himself here. And he doesn't really wear like any intricate armor. He just has a leather skirt and just a light leather coat covering his upper body. And yeah, that's it.
I think I'm last. For my character, his name is Senon. He same thing is shirtless. But he does have gold bands on his arm and his forearm. Including that he has white pants. Going with the style of his hair, he has white hair as well as a white scarf. That is the only thing that is covering his like upper chest of the neck. He does sport yellow eyes and he can't use his wings, but it's usually right behind his back, almost like if it's just ready for on the air, but he chooses not to. He has the smile of a sense of pride, and you can see on his back, most likely his his flute and everything. It looks like he's more orchestrated for windpipes. The reason why he's here is just that he suddenly got tired of his home being secluded more in the mountains, and decided to just come down onto the base of the areas, which was not really good since he was just thinking about more along the lines of just wanting to enjoy music and hopefully make his name for himself, heading towards Baldur's Gate. But unfortunately, he still has to get to that place. Maybe he can write some new songs.
All right, thank you for the recap. Or introduction. My apologies. As I'm so used to saying that.
Must have been there.
As you guys begin to convey the caravan, as hearing some word of some fellow adventurers helping in the situation of finding the blacksmith, as well as the miller, as well, eventually coming to you guys as another mission at hand, as they seek another individual, the innkeeper, as they're looking for you to potentially look deep into what is remaining left of Elturgard, and looking for the innkeeper and helping them get back to the caravan at all cost. As you guys all reunite with each other, not knowing who you are, and potential. Well, no, you know who you are. You just don't know each other that well enough to be grouped together, as it seems fit this is a dangerous mission, especially for many that are not well skilled or adapt for the situation. As you guys get to meet each other for the first time in forever, as you bump into each other, realizing quickly enough, as you were group together for this mission at hand, hoping that you can work together and accomplish this mission with quick haste. You guys can now talk to each other if you see fit, maybe have some arguments, I don't know. As if you wish to go forward, let me know.
Well, first and foremost, now that the group is back together, I'll just refer to him as Scrapper, but that's more of like a performer name because he's kind of like an underground fighter kind of thing. But Scrapper, you can see his bright blue eyes sort of scan everybody. The normal height of our ranger, the very tall height of well, I don't know yet, but and then also the Azamar, which is not something that he's encountered at all because he's just from like a village. Lively bunch. Glad to see I'm not the only muscle.
Probably seeing this whole situation, he's just looking. Same thing, just like the height wise. He's 5'8", so he's not that tall. He just looks. Yeah, kind of a thing.
Vioru immediately sees the winged man and just approaches him and asks him, "How did you get those wings?" Like in the
I
He's
was
a bit-
born with it.
Oh, you were born with them. Okay. Can you fly?
A pretty
No.
mean way to introduce yourself, don't you think?
Yeah, I
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
agree with her.
Man.
Yeah, I'm
that'd be
sorry.
useful.
Wait, was this the Minotaur that was speaking?
What?
Oh, never mind.
The
'Cause I was
Minotaur,
thinking-
yes.
'cause I thought
Yes,
of-
it's the Minotaur talking.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's just he just looks at the Minotaur. That was the one that was saying that that was your
Vioru.
character, right? Yeah, bro. This is like I'll go up to you saying like, do you use your horns to go people? And how do you get the horns?
I was born with them. And no, I don't use them.
Okay.
I don't use them to
Okay.
gore people. Yet.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Reason I don't fly with them.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
No, my character's
Ugh.
just a bit taken aback because he has never seen something like this. He's a bit confused by.
It just feels like they're more aesthetic than actually useful. You know, it's like a peacock, kind of like spread them out and then just attract all the ladies, I guess.
I think you're in the wrong place for that, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to Baldur's Gate, but all this stuff has happened.
Well, whether your wings work or not, I'm sure people will be glad you're here. I'm sure you're useful in other ways.
Yep, I can lighten the mood, or heal people in case.
It's always good to know. Do we want to go on and search for other missing people?
Yeah, sorry, super quick question about in terms of relative to where we are we like riding a caravan right now to Baldur's
No, the caravan
Gate? Or
has
we
not left. It needs more people for you to find.
Okay. So right
So
now we're like
currently,
still on
you're
like
on a
the top-
mission to potentially find the innkeeper, as they haven't arrived towards the caravan. You can see many adventurers, obviously the ones you see on the screen, have found the blacksmith and have found the poet.
Okay, I see. So we're going back into the remnants of the city to find the innkeeper.
Correct. And what?
So we're
dangers
sort of
may
like
lie.
on the edge of whatever that is.
Yeah, giant crater. Yeah, with some
Okay.
buildings still intact.
Okay,
There's
great.
fire and smoke.
Sorry, are we seeing anything else than the front slide?
Oh
with
yeah,
the
you'll see
vegetables?
eventually.
Oh, okay, but no.
You're just currently on a map, but once you get to a certain location, I will drag you.
Okay.
As you guys begin to travel, as your duration across the Fable Fawn Inn and escort the proprietor and its guests back to the caravan, as you see this kind of visage of the redness and the hues of ember, as well as some couple buildings still standing, as in the distance you see fire.
No, that doesn't look good.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
Should we check it
yeah.
out?
Probably start running over there.
We should probably check it out.
Oh no, we have to go after him. He's endangering himself.
Yeah, Scrapple will break into a jog and, go after him.
I'll try to run after them as well.
Same.
Alright. As you guys run after one another and another, I will bring you to a map. As eventually you'll see fit on how you wish to vacate this area. As you see fire happening, quickly enough, burning fire. As you make your way up to the road, you spot a fiendish creature hammering in the inn's front door. Thick black smoke rising from the roof of the nearby barn, which has been set ablaze. Voices can be heard inside. Help! As you hear shouting and cursing and roaching devils. As you watch the devils smash the door open and charge in, fire burning and sieging. What do you guys do?
We should probably not let that creature break in.
Yeah, but
a bit
I
late
don't
for
think
that.
it's a good idea to run after him. Do we have anything to aid ourselves against the fire?
Ugh. I think Scrapper's going to take his water skin and sort of take off the top and pour it over himself. And then he's gonna run into the building.
Alright,
Crap.
Tulip is also gonna go near to the building, but doesn't quite go in yet.
I'm gonna try going into the building as well.
Yeah, I'll run into.
See creatures moving around as a lot of them are inside. As you hear people holding the door. Help!
Ugh, damn it, they're ugly too.
Oh crap.
Yeah, Scrapper's just charging in.
Alright, Scrappers, you can jump into the fray, as we'll roll initiative. So everybody will click on their token and click the initiative button on their character sheet.
That'll be anywhere, because my token's not on the map.
It is on the map. I think your character doesn't, let me just double check. Should have.
And my sheet is also just gone again.
That's weird.
Oh no.
That is weird. Ooh.
Let me refresh.
Let me quickly...
Did you just roll a 10.01? How does that happen?
Yeah, there's on initiatives in Roll20, that's the .01 is what's called a dex tiebreaker. In case two people get the same number, the initiative is allowed to like auto change itself to better sort who's going first.
You don't see your sheet at all?
Now I can see it, but there's also like two of me on the map for some reason.
Oh, I have it on the wrong person. Give me a second. That's why. Give me 1 second. No, I have, what's his name's character on the wrong character. There we go. Let me switch the
Oh god, it's so scary.
Alright, there we go. I had your character on his token. I was mixing your guys' tokens up completely with the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he could see you and you can't see him. Vice versa. Alright, so you guys can see this screen now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright, so click on your token. Make sure your token's clicked. Like highlighted blue with the box. Then click initiative on your sheet.
I can still see two of mine. There's one way back and there's one a little bit more forward.
I can't. It's at the. Let me see if I can see it because I can't see it anymore. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna delete one.
You
Goodbye.
probably,
Deleted.
Yeah.
you probably click it on your own and press
Yeah,
backspace.
you can just backspace and delete your own. But yeah. All right. All right, everybody in as the monsters. There's a lot of them in here. As Crapper, you find yourself surrounded by a lot of them. This is gonna be a very tough battle, so I wish you luck. There are 9 of them.
Nine.
Ooh, okay.
What?
Oh damn.
Yeah. Scrapper looks to his right, looks to his left, and then you see like the outline of his eyes as he looks behind you. There's a fucking lot of them.
Why did you charge in like that?
People
You know, the brave and bold.
Anybody get a natural 20?
Mm,
No.
No. Okay, so monster did get a natural 20.
Oh, crap.
Lucky enough, they don't move very fast. But it's gonna action dash towards it.
is it normal that I only see, like, if I'm standing outside the building, that I'm only seeing a little
This
bit?
is the dynamic lighting, so our games have dynamic lighting, so you won't be able to see through walls. It adds depth to the game.
Yeah.
So I only see the one monster that I'm seeing right now.
Yeah. He's just gonna look. It's just like he sees that one monster. I think so as well. And it's kind of shit. And scared, but he's just like, you know what? Heads up for the ones that are bold, but screw this. And go for a Starry Wisp. As you see him getting his pan flute, he starts like going for like melodic tunes, but then he just starts getting nervous as you hear like a crack of the in the flute as it spits out like a white mote straight towards it.
All right.
Does a 15 hit?
15 is a hit. Roll damage.
Nice. For 4 radiant.
It takes it. Doesn't like that. It looks at you as it begins to peep blood out of its mouth.
Oh crap.
What the hell?
It's just like, you can deal with that on your own, right? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, sure.
But don't worry, you got my back. I got your back. As he uses bonus action to give bardic inspiration, get a extra d6
On who?
Oh, thank
On Scrapper.
on Scrapper.
you.
So you get a bardic
So
inspiration.
He puts his dukes up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have.
All right, Tulip, it's your turn. What would you like to do as
Okay.
you see these gross, nasty demons?
I guess we're just gonna go right up
Mhm.
and also try to ready my longbow
Mhm.
and try to hit the same monster.
All right.
That's a
16 is it. So you fire an arrow. Now you click on the
Yeah.
damage in the chat underneath where your 16 would hit. For 9 piercing, as you kill the creature, killing it. As you watch it melt, as it eventually begins to evaporate, as you can see, like a little, like almost in a sense that it's no longer here. As you realize quickly enough, these creatures are not from your realm, as they are being sent back to the hell where they came.
Like this. Okay, perfect.
Anything else you wish to do?
Yeah, is anyone injured yet?
No, but you hear
Nope,
screaming
not yet.
inside as Earth. Oh, the door!
Do I see anyone?
You don't see anybody yet, but you still see silhouettes of more of these creatures inside the building. The building is burning, FYI.
Do I see where the fire is exactly, or is it just
The fire is
all over?
happening. It looks like it's happening from the barn, from the outside, as well as on the top of the roof.
Okay, so nothing next where I'm standing.
No.
Okay, so I think I was just make new space for the other players.
Alright. And when you're done your turn, in the chat you can click the done button.
Okay.
Alright, this creature begins to stop attacking, bang the door, action dashing towards the door.
Oh, damn.
As blood begins to kind of spew off of them like sludge. Almost like a snail moving across the, but it's like leaving remnants of itself.
So I can see the door that they were banging on is back from where they were dashing from.
Correct.
Okay, I see. Yeah, you see, Scrapper looks. Well, now he's facing all of these guys in front of him, and he looks behind him. Ah, fuck it. He's gonna yell out to the rest of the party. The door they're banging from's over here. I'm gonna try and clear away. I trust you to get my back. And he's charging in and gonna punch this Lemure that just finished dashing up on him. Planting his brass knuckles square in him.
Alright, you punch it. as you steel brass knuckle punch it, it takes the blow. It's still surviving.
Awesome. And because I used my action to, I get a bonus action on him strike, so I'm gonna punch him again, just with my
He's playing
non-brass.
pugilist.
Oh yeah, it's like a monk but different. All right.
So he's playing one of our homebrew classes. They don't exist in the actual traditional sense. It's a PDF thing, but you can use them if you're well versed. But we still have a lot of different subclasses in our game.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, you see Scrapper hits him with a right, hits him with a left, 1-2, he goes down. Then he's gonna keep rushing forward to try and get the attention of as many as he can.
Okay.
Just trying to like draw them to him so the rest can sort of fan out and do everything they need to. But that'll be it for my turn.
All right.
Awesome. So I want to try going inside.
Yeah. So you can you can click on your token and move your token. Each square is 5 feet.
Okay, I moved him here. I cannot see any of the enemies. Can I take him inside the tavern?
Yeah, you can. Why not? As long as you have your movement. Your movement's only 30 feet. So each square is 5 feet from where you
Okay,
started.
each square is 5 feet. Let me start here. Okay, I'm here, but I don't think I can move any more.
You have one more.
You have one more.
I have one more.
Mm-hmm. You have 30
Okay, I'm gonna just start going this way
All right.
towards these.
All right. You can
And I
hold
don't
an
think I can-
action if you want for an attack. If one comes
I don't
up
think I
to
can.
you-
Yeah, I cannot attack right now. Yeah.
No, but you can hold an action. You're welcome to hold an action. If one does come into view, you can attack it.
How do I do that?
You
Because
just
I'm
say,
not.
DM,
well,
I'm gonna hold an action.
Sure, I'm gonna hold an action.
Okay.
Let me see my attacks real quick. Can I hold an action for horn, like an horns,
You want a horn
like
attack?
a horn strike?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right, all right. As you're preparing your horns, as you kind of get into a stance, ready for anything
Yeah.
coming your way.
I get ready to like gore them if they come close.
All right. This slimy creature will slowly spend its movement of 15 as it will actually dash towards you, Scrapper. As it gets closer, you can smell the nasty putridness of the blood. As you can see, this one runs towards you. You can now attack with your held action.
Do I need to roll on the?
Yeah, so on the sheet, you'll need to use a sheet. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you'll use
just-
whatever your horn is, and you should click on that. 14 is a hit, and then in the chat, you'll click on the damage where the horn is.
Sure. It says. Do I click on the? Okay, damage.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It says I don't see any details on the damage. I'm clicking on it's nothing.
That's not doing anything.
Oh, it's.
Uh,
Are you clicking details or
Oh, there we
damage?
go.
'Cause they're-
It was just lag.
there we go.
It was just
oh,
lag.
damn.
As you drive your horn into it, lifting it up, nearly killing the creature, but still stands. Rather
Still
bloodied and
stands?
pulped. Yes. As the creature will attack you with its fist. 11, does that hit your AC?
My AC.
Your armor class. So if you have, what's your armor class in your sheet? What's it say?
10.
10. It does hit you as it punches you for
Ooh.
1 damage. So in your sheet, you'll just reduce your HP by 1.
Okay. We'll be
Okay,
fine.
current 16.
And see, when you get damage, your color of your token changes green. That means you've been hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, as this creature will begin to make its descent on Scrappa, striking it. 16 to hit.
Ooh, 16 hits.
Begins to attack you for 1 damage.
Barely a graze.
Oh, I don't think I have your HP set to you. My apologies.
Oh.
Now it is. Now you can damage yourself.
Okay, sorry, I'll have to. There we go.
So this creature will begin to move, as it will kind of move into the space of its ally. 18 to hit.
Ooh, 18 hits.
Take 3 damage.
Ooh, another 3.
As it moves back, you can make an attack of opportunity on it if you desire.
Ooh, Ooh, I would like to. Natural one. Whew.
All right. As with a natural one, roll me a fumble table. So in our games, we do fumble tables. I'll show you what they look like. So if you ever get a natural one, you'll roll a d20. If you have 2 attacks, it'll have 2 d20s. But in ideally level 1 scenario, you only have 1 attack, and it depends what he gets. So he gets a resounding deflection. He has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yeah.
So it can be a positive or a negative.
Swing. I wildly swing. It's like, from Scrapper's perspective, he's being surrounded by, like, a wall of fleshy arms, and he's trying to sort of bat at one as it goes away, and he messes up.
Damn, Scrapper. Hold on.
Alright, as that creature's turn ends, the next creature begins to make its descent towards our Minotaur friend, trying to attack him. A 13 to hit. As it strikes you for 1 damage, as our Minotaur friend's getting assailed from both sides.
Do you have your armor equipped? Sorry.
I don't think he does. Do you have armor on your character?
I don't think I have anything equipped at the moment. I don't know.
Oh, you don't.
What's your?
Yeah, because 10 is very low.
Let's see.
I have.
Oh, his character doesn't have armor. He didn't start with armor.
Oh.
He's a barbarian. No armor.
Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure you get an armor defense at level 1, right?
Small question before we can.
He has 0 dex. He has all con, so he doesn't get his unarmored defense.
Question. There's how can I say it? There's a slider next to each item in equipment.
Yeah, you see, you check them on. That's all, but you don't have actual armor. So, as a barbarian, you probably don't start with armor anyways. But your AC is so low because you don't have any dex. Dex in the D&D game gives you armor.
Or I believe you had your constitution.
Barbarians have
anyways,
Yeah, he does. He should. Let's see. It's not adding it because game sucks. Let's see. Armor defense plus. Oh, it's using dex. Okay, let me just change it.
Dex and con, but
but this game's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
You have an AC of 13 now. That makes more sense. So
Wait.
I would say heal your character up to full. A 13 would have hit you, so still 1 damage. But the other attack would have missed you, so you can heal for 1 HP back because the other one would have been 11. So your AC
So I'm just not
13.
well versed with the combat yet.
No, it's okay. That's why, like, again, those sheets are pretty bad. We have to do a lot of modifications to them because they're still new and they haven't updated them properly enough to recognize Constitution and Dexterity. Because as a barbarian, you can use both, which is cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since you don't have any Dex, it's using your Con. So your Con is a 13, so it should give you some AC.
It's better than 10.
So this creature is going to strike you. Oh, well, it's better than our last character. Our last character was a druid. He had no armor, but he chose to have no armor.
Right. 8 misses.
Alright. Senin.
He's gonna come up. He's just like, did you get? Oh god, there's so many of them.
As I'd like you, Senin, to roll me a perception check.
Yay, something I am least good at. 13.
You see from the ceiling, it starts to crack as you begin to see sludge spilling in. As you realize there's going to be reinforcements next round.
Is it me or is it getting a little bit slimy
Oh, no.
here? I think there's more coming. Anyways. Screw it. Oh no, it's a 5-foot radius. Ah, that's fucking poopy. Screw it. He's gonna do it anyways. He's gonna cast Sleep. Which in 2024 it's a 5-foot radius, so I want to try to see if I can squeeze it in all 3 of these.
Oh, that would be sick.
Alright, so you're going to try to sleep all 3 of them? What's the save?
DC is...
Can I see the spell too?
14. Yeah. It's no longer hit points, it's a wisdom save now.
$19, $16, $18.
Yay!
Ooh, why are these guys wise? What the heck?
You're like, shit.
This is not my day, I guess. And I'm just gonna come out of over here.
Don't worry, Tulip will carry us.
Yeah, come on, Tulip.
And I'll have. Does it say it can only be used one at a time? For the bardic inspirations, I don't think so. I could probably.
Oh,
just
I don't believe so. It's just a 10-minute timer on each.
It's an hour, actually. They changed it to 10 minutes.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's an hour now. Heck yeah.
I'll inspire Senior Minotaur. It's just like, okay, forget the guy that's being covered by 4 of them. You got 2, so you're fine.
What?
I got your back.
Wait. What do you?
If you want
You already inspired. You're fine.
You
No,
hear
it's
help
people
this guy out.
obviously
I'm the
behind
one
this
in
door,
trouble right now.
Seneth, you hear people behind this door. You could potentially try to help them out and ask if they can fight.
Nah, we got it.
Alright.
Does
So that's
anybody
the end
need
of my
help?
turn.
Alright, Tulip, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'll
that's
inspire him with my.
You should
bonus
probably help Scrapper.
Who are you inspiring? The Minotaur?
action. Yeah.
Alright.
Aw, thanks, guys.
So your inspiration helps. You get basically D6 to your attack roll, saving throws, or ability checks. So if you, for instance,
fail, you can
miss
still
or
use it.
something, you can use it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, is there any chance from the outside that I can still see inside but remain outside? Are there windows?
Yes, you
or...
can. There is no windows in this structure, sadly, but there are 2 doors. So currently, right now, you can see this target and still strike at it.
Yeah. That's alright. I think I will just go in and have a look at the situation. And I want to think I'm gonna be placed here.
Are
And
you
then try-
currently? Did you move here originally, or no? You moved here.
I moved here. It was 5 squares, and I think that's fine. With
Oh, did you like? I was asking, did you move like this, or did you move like this?
Oh no, I moved the first thing you did.
Oh, this one.
I went through the
All
door.
right. So
and
this
then
creature is
down.
going to make an attack of opportunity on you. So if you do move
Ah.
away from an enemy within 5 feet, it will strike you.
Okay.
As it tries to smack you, 22 to hit.
Yikes.
What's your
Yeah.
armor class?
15.
All right, it smacks you.
That barely hits.
Oh,
That's
so
one
going
damage.
diagonally counts as 5 feet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to like go as you just showed because I have to go through the door and I can't really just go through the wall, right?
I was just curious on how you were moving, but yeah, ideally you wouldn't be able to move through the wall now. As you take a point of damage, you can just reduce -1 into your character sheet of your HP. As it slaps your leg, you can feel like a bruise coming in. Or damn it. As what would you like to do?
I would like to help. What's your name again? The character name? Who's most injured?
Oh, Scrapper. Down at the bottom.
Yeah.
He's surrounded by 4.
Yes, I would like to
Yeah.
help Scrapper and.
See, I'm dodging and diving.
Yeah, I would like to do Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, Cure Wounds is a touch spell, so you have to get closer to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. I want to go closer.
Okay.
Cure Wounds. Where is it? Dead spells.
As you'll just click on the spell and then uncheck it off. Yeah.
Cast first and then.
11, wow. As you
Back to full.
-1, what the fuck?
-1.
Yeah, oh, you have -1 wisdom.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
Aw,
hilarious.
that's sad.
You know what?
Rolling a
I get
natural
it.
1
You're
and just
right
be
there.
like, ah, shit, I take 1
At
HP
least the
away.
healing's a lot stronger in the new rules, so it's
Yeah.
not like that bad. Alright, use your action to heal him. You have a bonus action still, but I don't think you can do anything at level 1 with bonus action still.
Can I try to hit the monster with my hands?
No, sadly, you need an action to do that. But I will allow that if you want to intimidate them to attack you instead, you're welcome to try that.
Can I do it just for one monster?
Sure. As you look at the first blobby monster, you can try to roll intimidation on it and tell me your best intimidated act in roleplay perspective.
Yes, okay. Intimidation. 15. So.
Alright.
You fucking moron! I hate you! I'm just gonna swear at him and then
Crying.
and anger him.
I'll probably like get the attention of my side and just like, oh, she has some anger issues.
I'm not talking to you.
No, I know. Thank
So-
you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Fine,
sorry.
help.
I mean,
Does that count?
Alright, it looks at you as it licks its little chops at you. So it wants to eat you now.
Awesome. The one that has their eyes on Tulip is the one that's directly next to me. Okay. I'm going to. Okay. In terms of the things surrounding me, is there like like burning wooden planks, things
Nothing burning
things
yet.
that
If there was burning, you'd be taking fire damage.
heard.
There
So
is
I'll
fire
slick back.
above you though, so the ceiling could collapse anytime.
Okay. Okay. I have an idea. Just let me know if I'll be able to do it with one
Yeah,
action.
I'm very open to suggestions.
Yes, of course. My goal is to use my action to disengage so I can run through these people. Actually, would I even have enough movement?
You wouldn't be able to move through enemies, sadly.
You know what? Fair. I don't even have enough movement for it. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep swinging. I'm essentially just trying to create a path to this door so I can get to these people as quickly as possible. Coming in with my brass knuckles directly in front of me. 12?
Yeah, which one are you hitting?
The one right in front of me.
Okay. As it takes the punch, it's like Play-Doh as it still lives.
Nice. Then, as it's sort of struggling, I'm coming up with an uppercut to take its head off. 22 for another 6.
And so you watch it
Ah.
die.
Then I'll step forward and square up with the other two that I can see. That'll be it for my turn.
Alright. So Bureau's your
Awesome.
turn.
So, I think I should take out the injured one with an unarmed attack.
If you want to, you can totally do it.
Sure.
25 is a hit as you punch it or kick it.
I just punch it in the face.
Alright, roll damage. 5 damage as you kill it. You watch Vero just punch it, or likely punch it so hard that it just gets deleted off the screen. It's sent back into the 9 hells.
It gets atomized. Do I still have an attack?
No, that's your full action, sadly. Since level 1,
Okay.
you only get 1 attack, sadly. So you're very limited. You get an action, a bonus action, and movement. You're a barbarian, so remember, a bonus action, you can always rage. Raging gives you damage increasement, as well as it gives you mitigation. So everything that hits you for bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, you take half.
Sure, I'm gonna. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get angry yet. I'm pretty fine at the moment.
Yes, so you can only use a certain amount of rages per day. It's like kind of more like you replenish them on a long rest. So you
After a while, you
should
just
only
get
have
tired
2
of being
rages
angry.
right now. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that is your turn. As this creature looks at Scrapper and tries to fist him again.
6 misses.
This one
Dodge out of the
tries
way.
to slam into you for 10. It also misses.
Also misses. Hup,
So
hup.
this one
I'm
attacks
untouchable.
Bureau for 13, which is his AC. It does smack him for 4 damage.
Ooh.
Big hit.
As the ceiling collapses, you begin to see behind you, Senate, more creatures spawning in, realizing this place is getting really hectic, as they will roll initiative into the combat. As you watch them spill out and plop on the ground.
Oh damn.
Oh no.
Guys, we need to up our game.
I'm working on it.
As this one looks at Tulip and smacking as it misses with a 10. As the creature will begin to slowly move its core towards Scrapper, taking its spot The last one dead. 22 to hit.
22 hits. Damn it, they just keep
3
coming.
damage.
Oof, a little bit of blood
Alright,
coming down
Senna,
from this
you
lip.
knew this was going to happen as you realized this is a scenario that you may not win.
We'll win.
Nah, I'd win.
Not with that attitude. Screw it. He is gonna start running this way. Actually, no, he's gonna stay his ground. He's gonna be smart. Probably take a hit or two. Maybe 3. Probably go down, but he's fine with it. He is going to poop himself by going in disadvantage and throwing a starry wisp at. Seems like them for now.
Okay.
The one targeting. Oh, I forgot disadvantage. Yeah, well, 19 both.
Ooh, that's a hit on this one.
For 1 radiant.
For 1 damage, huge!
At least it's
Just like
Did
they're
you see a
doing
little
1 damage.
wisp? We do have some effects
Yeah.
on the side if you ever want to use effects, but for those that are new to the game, you see a little wispy, magical little rocket fire. Pew.
It probably like fizzles out at the end.
Yeah.
Alright, Tula.
Okay, my comrades are all within hearing distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if you're going to use a range attack now, you'll have disadvantage because you're within melee range. But if you have a weapon, like a melee weapon, like a sword or whatever, you can attack with that instead without having a
Yep.
disadvantage.
But before I attack, I would like to communicate with my teammates.
Sure.
Guys, I think we need a plan. I don't think just slashing them one by one is gonna cut it. I think at least one of us should try to save the other people, and maybe we can trap them and somehow get rid of them all at once.
I'm trying to make a path right now. Scrapper says, sort of like dodging these attacks from the lemurs in front of him. I'm almost to the door.
Well, I'm busy trying to kill this guy, so I cannot really come to the aid of somebody else right now.
Can I see again where the people are exactly? Because I missed it because I was outside.
See them, but you hear the door over here.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there. Okay. Well, I guess I will just try and continue attacking till one of us has a chance. I will still ready the longbow again. Oh, sorry, not the longbow. It just said I have disadvantage. If I already readied my longbow, can I switch it out for my sword, or this is not correct?
Yeah, you can. You have an object interaction you can use every round. You can use that to switch weapons if you want to.
Okay. So, perfect. I will just ready my sword shot, and I will try to attack the monster right in front of me, which is looking
Okay.
at me.
Sure. 20's a hit, and as
Aye.
you draw your blade and drive into it
Nice.
for 4 damage.
Not bad.
And if I try to move back a bit, it has an opportunity attack, right?
Correct. It's always great to stand your ground.
Then I'm done with my turn.
Alright, as this creature blobs out, it goes towards Seneth, trying to attack him.
Oh no.
Ooh, natural 1.
Oh, natural 1. Just what we need.
A 5. It will end up going prone on the ground as it becomes like pudding. So it lost its momentum and kind of loses its capability of keeping its form.
Someone eat it quickly.
Bleh.
Ugh, no thanks.
Scrapper.
Why did they look like that?
Patty came
In the
in.
lore, they used to be people long ago.
Damn.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens in hell.
Okay. Yeah, Scrapper's just gonna keep carving a path through these guys. He No, he's gonna turn around and see that Tulip is handling the one that she's engaged with relatively okay, so he turns his attention back to the one in front of him, standing between him and the door, and he's going to keep swinging. 9?
9 is a hit.
Oh, okay, great. 10 on top of that, and then I'm coming in with my bonus action unarmed strike to the left. 16 for another 10.
It dies.
Oh yeah. Let me see here. I think I'm going to take an opportunity attack to move 5 feet closer to the door. From the one that's engaged with. Oh yeah, misses anyway. Awesome. That'll be it.
Alright. Nord.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit the guy next to me with my great axe.
Ooh, he brings out the big weapon.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just this large ornate great axe his father gave him. Let me try and see what I can do. Great axe.
17 is a hit.
Okay.
As you chop, dealing 5
Oh
damage.
man.
Trying to cleave through its flesh, it's quite hard, but you're managing half of it. As you begin to get your axe stuck through halfway, as you begin to pull it out, as it's nasty. As you can watch its kind of body and its sinews trying to re-heal itself.
Ugh.
Gross.
Yeah, I'll just end things there.
Alright. What's this one? We go to our bar. 16 to hit. You there, Kira?
Sorry about that one.
Hello.
Does that hit you? 16?
Yeah, it hits.
For 3 damage.
Ow.
As the blobby creature will begin to make its way towards Tulip.
Oh no.
Ooh, natural blonde. Misses.
Yeah, there we go.
12.
You can hit me. Haha.
12. Wild swing. It strikes nearby. It hits his own teammate. So we'll try. Let's see. It does. Dealing 3 damage.
No skills the guy.
Unless that's bloody.
Oh no.
They're not that smart.
That's definitely not their thing.
14.
14 misses.
Alright, this one is going for our Minotaur. 15 to hit.
It's a hit.
For 2 damage.
Ow.
This one's going for Tulip. 21 to hit.
Yes, it does.
You take 2 damage as well.
Ouch.
This one's going for Scrapper.
Oh,
Natural
yeah.
20.
Oh, that hit.
Natural 20 in games in D&D is a critical hit. Critical hits double their die. The damage die, basically. It'll add another modifier.
Okay.
As it does 5 damage.
5 in total. Ooh, that was a big hit. You see that Scrapper's like barely standing up at this
It just
point.
gets slammed into the wall.
Yeah. Oof.
I'm
My
gonna disengage. I'm running like a coward. I'm just kidding. He's gonna try to move up towards Senior. I'm making a path.
Mhm.
Yes, the Pathman.
That's my action. I think Healing Hands is an action. Yeah, but he's just gonna go for Healing Word this time.
Okay.
Great.
As you hear him like probably disengaging from the others two, he gets his pan flute and just starts doing it really fast. Like he doesn't care about like the motions and like how well it is. He's just putting out random notes and he just puts his CZUs of like, you need it, you definitely need it now.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. Thank you.
Nice.
Again, back up to full. I'm appreciating the pampering, guys. Thank you. And Scrapper smiles at you, gives you a thumbs up.
Alright, Tulip's your turn.
Tulip is very happy that the teammates are not dying, and will strike again with the short sword and tries to hit the
Her one?
already in
Okay.
the one right next to him.
Mhm.
Next to me.
The bloody one, yep. 12's a hit.
Does it 12?
Yes, it does hit. As you slice it and dice, killing it. Tulip's an MVP right now, killing 2 creatures under her belt.
Nice.
Dang. Never mind.
Your
I'll leave
blade's
that.
covered in blood as you kind of clean it off as you begin to see fit upon the next combat. What would you like to do? Do you want to still stand your ground, or do you want to move? You can still move within the 5 feet of the creature without getting attacks of opportunity. You just have to make sure that you don't get out of its space.
Oh, okay. So then I guess I will move right here.
Yes,
That's
you
it
can do
within
that.
5 feet. Okay.
But then this creature would hit you, so you would have to be right here, ideally.
Okay, perfect. Gonna stand right there.
Okay. Alright, as this creature begins to stand back up with all its speed, unable to do anything, as it will use an action to begin to move, as it will spend the rest of its movement speed towards our Minotaur friend, blocking him in.
Oh no.
Okay. Sort of peeling himself off from the wall, and after being healed, Scrapper feels invigorated. He's gonna look over to, this is... I'm sorry, what's your character's name?
Senon.
Senon, okay. He sort of gives you a thumbs up, cover me! And he's going to use his action to... Okay, my goal is to essentially tackle my way through the door so I can open it and then stand in the doorway to protect the people behind it.
It's currently
Would I be
being
able to use that?
blockaded, so you'll have to notify them that it's safe.
Okay. That's fine. I'll use my action to disengage and stand in front of the door, sort of pounding on it like, it's a... Alright, help's here!
Really?
Yeah, just, can any of you fight?
They look at each other as one. I can fight.
Good. Get out here. Yeah, that'll just be it for my turn.
Alright, they join the fray as the door begins to get opened. Give me one moment.
Okay.
I see that I'm getting surrounded. Can I activate my rage?
Yes, you can. You can use the bonus action to use your rage. As you see before
Awesome.
you, as you open the door, you can see these 2 individuals.
Great. Thankfully, Scrapper's fully healed, so he's not like a bloody mess smiling at these people. But he attempts to be as, warm as possible.
As they will join the fight with you, as they're the proprietor and potential kind of adventure like you, as they will join the fight.
Awesome. Ooh, and I go next.
Okay, I'm gonna use my great axe again to finish off the
Alright.
injured monster.
14's a hit. So you drive your axe into it, doing 8 damage, cleaving it in half as it dies.
Nice.
Nice.
Great. I'll end my turn there.
Alright. As you can see the lady coming out, moving through, and heading towards the conflict. Should have called us sooner! Could have helped you here. She drives 2 attacks with a short sword.
Yeah, well...
Killing it.
okay.
Someone is showing off.
And
Scrapper decides not to say anything. Go ahead, sorry.
she begins to move forward and driving her rapier into this other creature. For 8 damage. The creatures begin to make its way towards our Minotaur friend.
Oh, great.
16 to hit. But now, since you're raging, it's not 3 damage anymore. You take 1 damage. You take half as much damage. As you're angry.
Oh, cool.
As your hide becomes stronger, like metal, as you do not take as much damage. So you take only 1 damage instead of 3. As this creature turns around to Tulip and strikes you. 9 is a miss. 5 damage as she takes the big blunt force as she's bloodied.
Cool.
Remember, these are people that you need to save. They die. This was not worth your time.
Let's see. Oh god, there. Ah. I'm gonna use an action to use 1d4 healing on her.
Okay.
Them. That is fun because it just wants to do 2d4s. Let's get 2 healing.
Alright.
As I'll try to go to it from not attacking the other one. I'm just like,
Intimidation
come on, you piece of shit! I'm on this one.
as it looks at you.
Oh dang. Oh yeah, you're a bard.
Just make like random notes. I'm like probably make like a high pitched noise that like it's not affecting everybody else, but it's affecting specifically this one.
It's like a dog whistle for demons.
Tulip.
Okay. Oh, thanks. Finally, we've got some help. Okay, I'm gonna try and slice the one in front of me. 19 is a hit.
Ooh, that's
I
a
guess.
hit. Are you attacking the hurt one or the fresh one?
The fresh one,
Okay, strike.
right in front of me.
7
It's a
damage.
7. Nice. And I think I will just stay where I am. How is do I know how the ceiling is looking?
It looks heavily damaged. You feel like you still have time to fight, but you shouldn't stay here too long than you should. So, ideally, in your head, you want to just kill these creatures, get these people out as soon as post haste.
Are this only these two who are fighting, or are still people behind the door?
Roll me a perception
hear-
check, actually. Yeah, roll me a
Okay.
perception. See if you hear anybody else.
Oh,
6. You don't hear anybody else currently as you're fighting, as all you hear is monsters groaning, your friends fighting, and fire in the distance.
I think we'll just stay where I am for the moment.
So this creature will try to attack our Minotaur friend again. 11 misses. Scrap.
Of course.
Awesome. Okay, so with 20 feet of movement, I can get to here. Would I be able to use my rest to grapple Tulip and switch places with them?
Do you have any more movement speed left to move in that spot?
I have 10 feet left.
Yeah, if Tulip wants to switch with you, Tulip, would you like to switch?
Yes, of course. If you have a plan, tell me the plan.
Yes, absolutely.
What we're doing.
As I grab Tulip on the back, I'm like, I'm gonna take over here. I need you to clear a way at the door. And he's gonna get into the fray with these 2 other Lemures.
So you guys can switch spots.
Yeah, go ahead and go there. Sweet. Okay, my main attack is going for the Lemure that is to my right. The one that is currently being engaged with our new ally. 12 for a 7 on that.
So you pummel it to death as it dies.
And then for my bonus action unarmed strike, I'll be turning to my left and essentially clocking the head off of this one.
19's a hit.
19 for another 7.
As you strike, killing it as well.
Yep. Then, just with the rest of my turn, I'll wave to the our 2 new allies and say, like, "Come on, we're getting you out of here."
You can
As they-
just start running.
They nod as they're waiting. Alright,
I'm gonna-
Go ahead.
I'm gonna attack the one that's next to me, not in front of the door, the other one,
Okay.
with my great axe. Let's hope this goes well.
14, that's a hit. As your rage bonus on the top of that, nice, as you do 9 damage. Nearly cutting that thing in half, but it still lives. As you can see, half its face is like cut
Nice
off,
thread.
as it's just like kind of like a V, as it's trying to reattach itself.
Yeah.
Kind of like Terminator 2, kind of that creature in that movie in the 90s, if you guys remember that one. But yes, as you begin to slice into it, nearly dead, but still surviving. Anything else you want to do? You want to shout? Say anything?
I'm just gonna shout that I need some help with the other one.
Alright. As new ally joining your ranks, grabbing a longbow and firing 2 shots into it. 17. Killing it off and helping you along the way. Striking another arrow and shooting it across the other creature for 12 for 3 damage. As she quickly runs out, but realizing the way is blocked. The little one begins to try striking the rapier for 18 for 8 damage. Still alive, very hurt. As you begin to hear the roaring fire, I'd like everybody to roll me a perception check.
Perception check.
Not great.
Yay!
Oh my god, you guys.
We're the best.
Alright, at least our Minotaur can hear.
I have the large ears, that's why.
As you begin to hear, there is another person still within the vicinity of this place. You hear crying help and pleads, not coming from this area itself. It seems from outside. Help, please! There's fire everywhere!
So do we know that it comes from outside or the?
You only he knows.
Oh.
None of you guys rolled high enough.
Can I inform them, or
You
are they just
can
left in the dark?
You can inform them on your turn, so when it's your turn, you can say something.
Okay.
Because turns are usually 6 seconds, so within seconds, you can only say so much. Alright, Seth, we start with you.
Alright. Gonna blow on him. 12.
That's a hit.
Very nice. That better not be one. God damn it.
Still alive.
Might be enough. Ah.
I was just like, damn it, I got the curse. And that'll be my board. I'm just gonna head over here now.
Okay, so as I clearly am deaf and I don't hear anything, I will still try to kill the last monster with my longbow. 21.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Killing it on sight. And as you guys can now leave, as the combat ends, you can leave the area as our Minotaur friend can speak up what he had heard.
So we can just walk out.
Correct, but you have the information that they don't know.
Oh, I should tell them. But I cannot move my character for some reason.
You can role play it to them if you like.
Oh. I think I heard someone screaming outside. They were screaming that there's fire. I do not know where they are, though. I just know the sound came from outside.
You hear it from this barn. In the distance.
From this? Oh, a barn in the distance, sure.
It's nearby,
Yeah.
as you hear the banging, as they say, "Oh, it's still got a hole! You have to save him!"
Well, what are we waiting
Alright.
for? Let's go. Try to get to them.
Hurry up.
Yeah. I'm rushing
You see
over.
the barn is burning in a blaze of fire. You begin to see Fit in the distance. No horses are here, but you don't hear the voice anymore as it gets clambered in smoke. The door is
that's
closed
not
and
good.
sealed and on fire.
I think we should just break it down. We don't hear the screaming anymore.
Yeah. Scrapper's going to sort of like, he's gonna make a position like he's about to fireman kick this thing open, and he's gonna look over to our Minotaur friend like, "You want to help me out here?"
Sure. I go next to him. Like, we're ready to just bust the door down.
Yeah. Just bam.
Alright, you bust down the door. Go ahead.
I know that's all.
As you see fire, you see Individual there unconscious. As the fire is everywhere, it is dangerous to go inside if you dare. As you see the individual laying unconscious, unable to move as the fire is
Yeah,
so...
Scrapper's definitely gonna. He's rushing in, I think.
Alright, as you rush
I'm-
in, you can roll a perception check first.
Okay.
And if you do begin to try to traverse the flames, you can roll an acrobatics. With an 11,
11.
you try to ascertain where he is, as you quickly see him passed out along the flames in one of the stalls. There is a
Okay.
ladder up above you that's not covered in flames, but currently he's surrounded by fire.
Yeah, I don't think Scrapper doesn't know enough about this area to know if there's anything that can help him up the ladder, so I think he's just gonna run through the flames.
All right,
You
as
said with
you
acrobatic?
run through the fire, it begins to burn and scald you, as there's no save. You're just taking fire damage.
Right. I'll just, as quickly as I can, in and out.
Alright, you take 3 fire damage. You begin to burn. As you're set on fire, you quickly go on to the individual, trying to grab him as best you can. You start coughing and wheezing as you drag the body. As I'd like you to roll me a d8. See for complications.
Got you. 8.
As you begin to grab it, you see a beam before you. Roll me a dexterity save. As it begins to break. You quickly avoid it, taking half as much damage as some of the debris hits you, for 5 points of damage. Quickly grabbing Sergal Hall and running out, as you're scalding in fire, as you do take another 2 points of fire damage, as you can roll on the ground to set out the flames.
Yeah, I essentially collapse on the ground in front of this barn, like coughing and wheezing. I got him.
Damn it! What are you doing? Can I try to like? Can I try to like touch him and then heal him?
If you have a healing spell, yeah, you can. As you
Yeah,
can tell, he's his burn marks and his skin is quite.
Yeah.
I'm nearly all tapped out of magic. Better not doing something like this again. I'm going to him and.
Fine.
So cure wounds. Cast. 9.
9 hit points.
Thank you.
A lot of the burn marks go away. You have a few scrapes from obviously the building colliding with you, but you managed to survive this day. As you survive, as Sergei lives, you begin to see fit that he's unhurt. He's just unconscious. As you begin to quickly get the rest of them back towards the caravan, as you rescued both the halls of the innkeepers, the sisters, as well as Sergei Hall, the stable keeper, heading back to the caravan with safety in numbers, as you all survived this day. In the meantime, we're gonna take a quick, short mini break. We'll take a 5-minute break, so if you need to get water or go to the washroom or whatever, we'll be back in 5 minutes, as we'll continue onwards with the adventure, as we have an hour left.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Anyway, if anyone else wants to be a hero, just let me know and I won't de-hero stuff.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Almost half my health is gone.
Well,
Not
because you were
bad.
taking a short rest. So, you
Oh, we're
guys
taking a
can
short
take
rest right now.
Yeah, as you go back to the caravan. On your short rest, you can spend hit dice. You have a certain amount of hit dice for your level, aka you have 1. So you can spend a hit dice for your character to take a short rest. There's no long rests in this campaign, sadly, as there's not enough time to do a long rest since the convenience of what's going on in the caravan. That's
Do we
why
just
have,
press short rest?
Yeah, and it should heal you your hit dice.
It did absolutely nothing.
Did nothing? Then roll your hit. Then roll your hit dice.
So when you press the short rest button, on the bottom side where it says take short rest, there should be like a little dice. You should click on that one, and it'll do one of the dices.
Oh,
There you go.
Got 4. And then yeah, there we go.
perfect.
Healed 0 HP. Do I just go to short rest? What do I do?
There's a dice
Yeah,
there. Oh, go ahead.
there's gonna be when you know when you
Oh, it
when you
says
click there, it says take
barbarian,
short-
and there's a tiny dice
Yeah.
next to it. Yeah, sure.
11. Nice.
Nice.
I healed 11.
Yeah, because your dice is a D12 plus your Constitution.
Oh, great.
So
So I
you would
can
lock-
set my XP to max.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I'm gonna keep my hit dice from now.
All right. As you return back, seeming fit you did a great deed this day, helping out obviously them out, as they see fit to offer you reward. As they don't have much to give, but they're giving you something long enough, as long as you're sufficing in this good deed. Is all of you get 40 gold pieces to your name. You can put that in your inventory.
Sweet.
You can keep
Awesome.
this gold if you ever come back to these one shots. You can keep your character, and all the gold and items you found on the character, it still sticks with you as you progress the campaign. If
How
you
do I
make
add
a
extra
new
gold?
character, you can add it into your inventory. You'll see inventory, and then you'll see money there. You'll see it on the top, and you'll see like
Gold.
platinum, gold, whatever. You put the gold in there,
Okay.
and then also, one of the proprietors give you a healing potion. As this is only one healing potion, but you guys can see fit to give it to the right person to keep on to
Nice.
just in case.
Hmm. That's
Thank
a good
you again for
question.
saving us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, burning building and all that. It's not like we're gonna leave you.
Many would
How
have
did
by now.
how did you manage to get in this situation?
Well, Elturgard was such a beautiful place, and I don't know. One thing led to another. A large orb across the sky, like the moon itself, and everything was. People were screaming, people were burning, and everything happened so fast. We tried to collect our things and leave, but fires begin to ember, creatures begin to abruptly enter into our building, and we were forced to keep held, hoping that someone would come and rescue us. If we tried to
God,
run
that's
on our own
awful.
accord, I don't think we would have made it.
Well, guys, it sounds awful.
Well, luckily we showed up.
Yes, and we're thankful to be on this caravan, away from the city, and heading towards a new, brighter home, hopefully. As with the refugees gathered and the caravan begins to take its journey to the city of Baldur's Gate, you guys begin to take a long trek with them. As in the back of your mind, you can tell the caravan is in a state of fear, confusion, and suspicion, as there are some people you may not be able to trust along your venture. It's unknown who is playing for the other team. As by the last adventure, Billiam the poet, upon your ranks, begins to convey seeing fit potentially recruit you as he sees fit. As you guys begin to eventually arrive upon the midnight, upon the caravan, taking rest, tents, fires cooked, enjoying a nice splendor of meals, sharing stories, and vacating potentially combat advice and what you inspired along the way. As something upon the night conspires and happens, everyone in the caravan is abruptly awoken as you hear blood-curdling screams. As you look around and notice several refugees gathered around Billiam's tent, pushing one another aside for a better view, as they gasp, cries, and curses clearly indicate that something horribly has happened. This will bring to a map as you are a part of a scene of a crime.
Goodness.
Sorry, quick question. Where was the music again for the Master Volume?
The tent's up here. My apologies. You'll have to move.
Should I be the first one to go investigate?
Yeah, I mean, if you like. I think
Sure.
that.
Can I just move at like however much I want?
Yeah, you can move as much. This is we're not in combat.
Okay. I'll just go over here and that's a body.
Mm-hmm. That's a body. I love it. As you see,
Wait,
Billiam's
if
body splayed on the back on the front of the small tent. His throat was brutally slashed open. A deep red stain encircles his head and shoulders where his body is soaked in the grass and the dirt. A strange symbol about 8 inches long is carved into his chest.
Sorry,
I'd
I
like-
don't see anything because it's all black.
Oh, my
Yeah,
apologies.
Scrappy.
It's nighttime. Oh, you're in the. We'll say you have a torch out.
Yeah, Scrapper would like to take a torch out and light it with like the remnants of the campfire in front of him.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, guys.
Can I investigate the symbol on his chest?
Sure.
Do I need to roll something?
You can roll roll a religion check, or you can roll investigation.
I'm gonna roll a religion check.
You have no idea what that
Ooh.
symbol entails.
I have zero idea what that is.
Can I do an investigation check
Sure.
as I creep near?
I would also like to do an investigation check. 3.
18.
All right. With investigation, Tulip, you knew about some cultists that were within the city and the demons themselves. This could be correlated or connected, as you're not alone, as everybody's now screaming and scared of the wits, not knowing if it's safe enough to travel. It's up to you guys to figure out some information around the vicinity. As you begin to see the tent and encampment itself, it's mostly untouched. but Billiam's traveling gear, food, and writing supplies have been left undisturbed. There's no apparent signs of conflict. You could roll a perception check to see upon his belongings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, here he comes.
Good God, you guys have bad perception.
Yeah, none of
You
us,
don't
none
see
of us are very
anything.
wise.
As several of the refugees have gathered around Billiam's corpse, around where you were, as some of them propose theories who might have done this, but announced to them. They believe the Smith is the killer, as some believe it was potentially the people you rescued a day earlier. Some believe it's someone a part of the caravan themselves.
Mm.
Okay, guys,
No,
there's
no, I
no
don't think-
point in blaming each other. Okay, what do we actually know? Do I have to tell them what I found out about the religious symbol, or do they know that already?
None of them do. Maybe you want to keep it to yourselves. Maybe they don't want to know what a cultist is.
Yeah, these are just normal people, really.
Okay, okay.
Obviously, up to you.
I'm just gonna tell them that they should stop fighting and blaming each other. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep quiet.
Alright.
Well, if there's no sign of a struggle, then can we find any tracks?
You can roll a survival check.
Let's see if that. Yay!
It's too hard to tell, as there's too many tracks, even your own, around the vicinity of the crime, with all the people around you.
Mm.
Great. Are they blaming? Do they think it was us that did this, or
No, they're
just
blaming
each
other
other?
people in the caravan. Is they are blaming the people you found, as well as the previous groups that they found.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can question the people we found. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe they know
Um,
something.
Mm-hmm. While the party is trying to like figure out where to go, I think Scrapper would take the time to kind of gather as many, everyone that's at the crime right now. He would like to gather them and bring them closer to like the main camp instead of being at this tent, mostly to get them out of the way so we can further investigate, and also to like huddle them up to keep them safer. So like he'll put his torchlight in the air and say like, "Come on, people, something horrible happened. We have to stay together." And he'll like start going back to essentially the town square of this caravan, or where the most population is.
Alright, you have to go back. I'm gonna add some NPCs that are currently entering the scene here. Who did it?
It was the butler.
But yeah, Scrapper's just gonna try and keep everyone as together as they can, because he trusts the rest of the party to at least come up with an idea.
Nice, okay, now he's got that handled. I can tell you now that I already know that the symbol is from some religious cult. I don't know which one, but I don't think it was anyone from the caravan.
Well, we do know that devils specifically are not tied to this world, so in case that they may probably have sent a devil to do the deed and then disappear. That's what it seems like. 'Cause from what all that happened, I can't really find tracks at all, and yeah.
I mean, I could try and see if I can find something, but I don't know. I'm gonna just go to the body again and see if I find anything else. Oh.
Oh god, a body just died in front of us.
Oh no! He died again!
You
there's
can
body
roll- you
is-
can roll investigations. Since your perception failed, but if your investigation fails, then you find nothing.
I'm gonna give
Can
a
I-
bardic onto this one.
I'm gonna roll investigation. I haven't rolled it yet.
Sure.
I'll give him a bardic. D6. Oh shit!
Nice. There we
23.
go.
As the Minotaur begins to use his
Smart
investigation,
barbarian.
as you begin to notice quickly enough, for those that I know you guys weren't here when Billiam was found. Billiam is the poet. He is kind of the writer of the whole kind of concept of the caravan. As you can see across the findings, you notice Billiam's journal isn't among the items in his tent anymore. He cherished that book with his life, his stories, his life's work. It's no longer there.
What's
How can a
wrong?
poet write anything so interesting that it is worth killing for? I will never understand.
I don't think they killed him just to have a book of stories. I think maybe there was something important in that book. Do we know anything about him other than the fact that he's just a poet?
You know not enough about his backstory because a lot of you guys did come from Elturel, but players, obviously the last party, decided to take a heed and obviously help him out as they had collected his instruments and ingredients and whatever not, as he would have foretold the story of what had conspired in Elturel this day, as he would bring it to Baldur's Gate and foretell the people of Baldur's Gate of what's to come.
Oh crap! He just killed the witness.
Maybe is there a trail of blood we could follow?
There is nothing.
There's nothing.
The weapon's not here. But it looks like he was slit by the throat in the night.
Is there anything other interesting on the body than the symbol?
Nothing that you can see or aware of. He has all his belongings with him, but he was killed within the night. Maybe potentially it's one of the people in the caravan.
Yeah.
I think it's best if we go question them.
Yes.
As much as I don't want to.
What do we do with the body? Should we bury him or just leave him like that for now?
Just leave it there.
Throw him back at the tent.
we
It's
should-
alright.
I don't think we should just leave a corpse out here.
The,
Me neither.
the raccoons will take care of it.
That's evil.
Oh, vultures.
Sure, let's just...
Evil, it's natural.
Okay. Tulip doesn't want to argue and is just going to the other guys into the camp
Yeah.
and starts questioning them.
All right. Round everybody up.
Do I follow them, or do I just stay there and try and bury the body?
You could go with him as well if you want.
Okay, I will go with them.
Yeah, you
Alright,
see that
so
scrap
everybody-
trying to keep the
As you eventually
peace.
see Fit, as you guys are obviously in the valley, in the river, in the distance, you can see Dara and Gorn currently shaken from the scene, as you can see a lot of the individual blocking the view of other people, the shoe away from the body, as eventually seeing Fit, everybody is kind of conveyed in the caravan together to identify the killer. As you hear Dara speak up, the killer must be here. I don't know what your purposes are here. You're not welcome to come to Baldur's Gate with us if this is going to happen here again. I didn't do anything. As you see here, Godric, as they're kind of arguing with each other. I'm here of my own accord.
No, we don't have to do anything of such. We just found a way to, point out who the killer is, if there is anyone over here. Specifically, we have to look at all your items.
Is it just me, or is someone missing? I think the blonde guy we saved from the barn is missing.
You know what? You're right.
Damn, where's he going?
Where is he?
Oh, he's here. He's just I don't have him on the map. He's
Oh.
not part of
Yeah,
the.
the maps are not that in depth.
Okay.
Truly, nothing against Red, not that in depth.
He's not very. He's not a importance to the story, sadly.
Wellham Smith.
Yeah, he was. They executed him first.
That's fine. Yeah, I'd say the best. Well, I like probably come up to Scrapper and then just like whisper in his ears. So we're looking for a book by William. Don't say that we're looking for a book. We're trying to find whatever they have inside them.
So you guys can find clues around the vicinity of here as well if you need help. If you ever want to examine some things, let me know. I can give you some clues to figure out, but you can always roleplay and ask each of them individually.
Out of everyone, I'm probably going to ask him first. This guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna ask him, can I see what you're carrying? Oh. 23.
Nice.
Should I do like, okay, intimidation check. Should I do an intimidation check? What am I supposed to do?
I think he's muted.
Intimidation, you're potentially trying to threaten him to give you something that he may know or may not know, depending if you want to play it that way. Because you see a male dwarf before you as, I am William's assistant. Oh, I don't know why you need to see my weapons. I didn't kill anybody.
You could try a persuasion check, so maybe it's just tell him to like you.
Sure, I'll try a persuasion check. Ooh.
What are you trying to persuade him as?
Just trying to be friendly.
He looks at you as he. How are you trying to be friendly to him? You have to roleplay it out a little bit, doing it to kind of ascertain.
Well, we don't want to hurt anybody. We're just trying to see if
Well, I didn't
if any
kill him.
of you is the one who killed them. Well, all right then. I failed the persuasion check.
Well, alright.
I'm just eager to help the refugees that head towards Baldur's Gate. I can't wait, potentially, to redeem my family's honor and help William and his caravan on the way home. I have no doubt that there's a killer amongst us, but I did not kill him. I have no morals against that.
He seems honorable enough. I don't think it's him. You guys should ask some of the others if they are involved.
Does Tulip see any familiar religious symbols on any of them? I'm just gonna stand in the middle and try to look at their faces, their clothes. If you see anything that looks familiar.
Yeah, as you begin to look through some of them hold the amulet of Lathander. But Lathander is the god of give and life. Some hold the gauntlet of Torm, paladin code, for righteousness and glory. And some wield the shield of Helm, another lawful deity.
But nothing close to the symbol on the dead body.
No.
Okay. If I go around all the tents, do I see something? Can I get a clue?
What are you trying to look for?
Something remotely related to the religion or stuff that could maybe belong to William and
You
they
can roll
took it, or-
investigation. You can ask people if you can see their tent, if they allow you to.
Just gonna try and go to her. She seems friendly enough. And idea. Would it be alright to search your belongings in your tent? I just wanna check if there's any clue who killed him.
She looks at you, kind of discerned. Well, I have a supply cart. But why would you think it would be me?
I don't think it will be you, but I think my comrades and I will just have to check everything. Maybe we find a clue, maybe a trace, something. We can identify the killer.
Well, between you and me, I can't provide much information, but I did overhear something. Say, I heard, well,
It's
I
okay,
overheard someone saying a horrible, hurtful thing to himself. I heard the poet talking to himself in the night, beating him up.
Okay.
He was beating himself up over something. I wasn't too sure. I didn't bother to try to convey further.
It's interesting. Thanks. When was it exactly?
A few hours ago.
3 hours. Okay. Thanks for your help. Do you hear anything else? Maybe why he was beating himself up?
I don't know. It's not my business.
I see. Thanks. Can I do an investigation check and look around the area if I see anything that's remotely interesting?
As you do notice everybody, you do see William and Pal arguing. You're the killer, you liar! As you see William shouting and punching Pal in the face as they get into a scuffle.
Oh, Scrapper's going to walk towards them and try and break it up, sort of like trying to maintain that aura of order now that we have everybody together. It would be these two here.
Yeah, as you can see, you can see that Williams clearly had too much to drink. So he spotted Pal with papers looking over William's handwriting. As you can tell, William has confronted Pal as he's being elusive and why he had them. As you can see, drunken William is rather kind of storming off. Hey, you useless! He's the one who killed him, I know it!
Oh, this is the one that had things with the poet's handwriting on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, seeing that the scuffle has gone down, Scrapper's going to sort of, illuminating himself with the torchlight and the remnants of the campfire. He'll turn to this new person like, well, everybody's a bit high-wired today, but we have to get to the bottom of this. Can we see those papers that you have?
I didn't have to get beaten up for it.
Right. That wasn't right. We want to help you. Can we have those papers?
I was just distraught over William's death. The day before, he asked me to help him write a love poem for his stream. He knew he loved her, and I thought I would help him. I suppose William spotted me practicing and reciting the poem, and he got angry and assumed it was me.
I see. So you knew...
You can keep the poem if you'd like. It makes me sad now having it.
Have you helped him before in the past? Would you be...
He was my neighbor.
Would you be able to spot some of his more personal belongings, like his personal journal? Would you be able to help us in finding it?
Certainly. If I can get out of this place as soon as possible.
Of course. I think for now I'm going to search William's things, but would you be able to help my friend? He's going to point over to our Azamar friend and sort of like say, go help.
Alright.
Try to find the stuff, but he wants to specifically round up everybody in the middle. All right, just get everybody in the middle of the campfire. Just don't cause any ruckuses like what we just saw before. As long as we have everybody inside, I can take a look with this person over here to see if we can find the journal.
Right.
So long
We
as
simply
nobody
have
moves and everybody who's out to get each other will immediately snitch on the other who's
I'm going to try and stay like a bit outside, not right in the circle, in case someone tries to run.
It's a good idea.
Great idea.
like up the trail leading to the body.
Yeah, Scrapper's gonna stay near William in case he starts getting upset again.
I'm gonna.
And
just
I'll start
stand right
looking
in
for
middle.
the book.
I try to
people's
calm
rooms.
everyone else down and try to talk to them in a normal manner and get them to chit chat a bit and calm down.
Okay. You begin to look through everybody's belongings. You don't find anything of worth or interest. It's hard to tell where the hell this book is. Need more evidence.
Okay, nothing inside the camp, right?
Nothing that you can see yourself.
Mm.
Okay, making
You could
sure.
you can go back to the body if you'd like. For the people who have not made certain checks, you can just earn the body again if you want to, or you can continuously talk to every individual and get information from them.
I think it's the best bet
I'll
to
pull
go.
heart symbols on the people that have been spoken to.
All right, I haven't found anything, so
So there's nothing in their tents, right? We cannot check their
just
tents.
their normal stuff.
Oh, so there's no chance they hit
you
it.
Can't. Yeah, so you could spend all day and night doing it, but it's hard to tell. You can't merely just do that and find the evidence. You would have to kind of be like, you know, a detective.
Okay, I'll go talk to her. I'll ask her just a more general question. What were you doing at the time of the murder?
I was watching my sister. Don't you remember me? I'm the one who helped you out in that barn.
I remember her. I do, but in this situation, I don't know if you were trying to, trying to come along with us to fool us. We
From
did
what
find you amongst the demons.
Well, I was walking the outskirts of the camp. I was meditating throughout the night. I went for a walk before the final light. I saw Billiam talking to Vasha. She points towards the woman. There's another woman that you saved from that barn. Or the inn, sorry.
She's her sister, right?
Correct. No, not sister. My apologies. She's just she's the proprietor, the owner. As talking to Vasha, who waved in greetings during their walk, but I didn't want to disturb the conversation. But who knows? Maybe she wanted to kill him. The poet usually kept to himself. I did see him often talking towards those two.
I see. In that case, I should go talk to her now.
Okay. Anybody else want
She
to
was
do anything?
speaking with the poet.
As Vero's doing that, what would you like to do, Tulip?
I think I'm just gonna go light a torch and go back to the body
Okay.
and try to see if I have missed anything else.
All right. So there are a few things you can roll. I will give you a select few things. Since you failed the religion check, or did you make the religion check on it? I'm not too sure if you have or not.
I did, but
All
I
right,
failed.
so you failed it. So you can roll an Arcana check now. If you're not good at Arcana, you can obviously roll a medicine check, perception check, or a survival check. But you already know with the perception check, it won't help because you know the book is no longer in his tent anymore, his journal.
I think I will try and do the Arcana check.
A 7. You don't know anything about what this is across his chest.
Okay, great. Then I think we're just gonna keep
You can roll a
wandering
medicine
around.
check or a survival check if you like.
Survival or what?
Medicine.
Medicine. Oh no, medicine's not good. I tried the survival check as well.
As you notice, the campfire was extinguished rather than burnt out on its own accord. Someone purposely extinguished it.
Fine. Then I try to. Was it extinguished with water, or just stomped down on it, or?
It looks like it was probably stomped out, but there's no foot tracking anymore because there was so many people around here.
Does this tell me anything else?
This could give you an indication there has to be somebody in the caravan. There's no way in hell that something came out of the woods and attacked him and then got away.
After I saw that, finally, I ran back to my people, and I run through the people, or walk really quickly, and just go over here and try to whisper what I just witnessed to him. So, yeah. I don't think anyone else. I think someone here is lying. There was a fire, and it was purposely distinguished.
It's been a little bit at this point. We might be able to find some. He's whispering back, of course. We might be able to find some remnants of soot. Do you know if you'd be able to look out for something like that?
Yeah, I think I could. Do you want to split up and talk to the remaining people?
Yeah, I'm about to talk to this man here about what he knows.
William the drunk?
I can also... Yes. I'll also keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out on everyone as well.
So you arrive towards William. You can smell heavy scotch across his breath, as he's the blacksmith. What can I help you, lad?
Yeah, Scrapper's gonna try and keep a demeanor of like, in the same way that police are like, kind of like police, I suppose. He'll just sort of walk up like, well, we're trying to solve exactly what happened here.
Well, you know who it is. It's that fucker over there.
Well, we're still narrowing down our suspects. But you were able to recognize the poet's handwriting. Do you have any previous, have you had any previous interactions with him?
Yes. I bought stuff from him long ago. He makes great letters, honestly.
Would you happen to know who he prefers talking to? Maybe the people that he surrounds himself with.
That
Would he have any enemies?
His neighbor. Guaranteed he killed them.
Have you seen him having any negative altercations with people?
Not that I'm aware of, honestly. But he is quite a charmer indeed. He enjoys talking to women.
Okay. Is Scrapper able to do an insight check against him to see if there's anything he's not saying?
That's the truth. He's drunk too.
Okay. Yeah, Scrapper doesn't sense any sort of...
Being drunk usually has the manipulation of telling the truth a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Scrapper sees this isn't exactly going anywhere, just mentioning, that he likes to talk to women. Actually, would Scrapper be able to look down at the poem he got from the other guy and see if it mentions any names?
The poem just specifies the one that Pal had mentioned. That about the individual poem was written for this individual. She liked her.
Right. Okay.
Elf.
I see.
But he never gave it to her. And she has no idea that he likes her.
Okay. Okay. I think Scrapper's going to, before Tulip leaves, he's going to pass the poem on to her to see if she would be able to talk to the girl that it's about. Or, for. If she was going that way, I mean.
Who do you want to give it to?
Tulip.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take it, but I don't think we should talk to her. I think we should talk to, what's the girl with the black hair's name again? With the short black hair?
Who?
This one.
This one?
Yes.
Her name is well, you actually never seen her before, but I'll give you the. Oops, what the fuck? It's not working. There we go. Wallace. Or...
Oh, Wallace. Okay. Yeah, just I think it's better if one of us should talk to her. But if you want, I can go to the person who the poem is for. We can split up if you want.
See, I believe it was our Minotaur friend that talked to her before, right?
No one has
The one with the
talked to her
black
yet.
hair? No, I have not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's gonna
I'll
go there eventually, but you guys can choose which one you want to. As when you guys do choose, I want to see Seneth what he wants to talk about, or what he wants to do. Seneth, you can go back to the scene of the crime and you can find clues, or you can talk to somebody. If Kira's there.
Is.
What do you want to do? Do you want to go back to the scene of the crime or talk to an individual?
Right now he's just trying to make sure that nobody is moving anywhere. He wants to make sure like everything is sterile, but if everything seems fine, yeah, he'll go back.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So on the scene of the crime, what have you rolled on the scene of the crime?
I've rolled the perception and I think investigation as well.
Okay, so you can either roll an Arcana, religion check, a medicine check. Survival's already been used, so it's not no point.
This is no good. Oh shit. I can't inspire myself, huh?
No.
That's the sucky thing. I'll go for the Arcana. I'll have fun.
I think the only one that can is the bard's the blade sword or sword bard can do it themselves, but that's
Oh,
their
the
one level.
College of Villiers.
Yeah, they can do it
Mhm.
themselves.
Let's have fun.
Nothing. You don't know anything about what this ritual or symbol or whatever this is on his chest.
Yeah, I have no idea at all, but I'll try to go for a medicine check. 17.
This is the creepy part. The carving of Billiam's chest was made either immediately before or after he was killed.
Okay, so somebody just had a sick, twisted mind of just doing it beforehand and just hearing the screams. Wait, is that what we heard for the blood curdling screams?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's after. Okay. I mean, before. Before, definitely before. Fuck, if only we had Speak Dead. And it was Arcana, Medicine, and then I haven't
Religion.
rolled a religion. Well, let's see, let's get that natural one. Oh.
No idea.
Yeah, the only thing I do know is just that it was alive when that whole thing was cut.
Alright. We'll head back to our Minotaur friend as you head towards Vasha.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her. Someone told me you were seen talking to the poet before his death. I don't
was.
think he. What did you guys talk about?
She looks at you. She begins to examine you quickly and begins to. Well, honestly, well. Yeah. She begins to stop for a second. She begins to unbutton something as she begins to show forth. Well, I found something. As you can see, upon what she had claimed and found in a journal in her backpack. I think he put this in my backpack as he found Billiam's journal.
She has his journal.
Yes, but it seems like it was planted there.
Oh, it was planted on her.
It looks like it's planted on her.
Okay, at first I'm taken aback, but then I remember one of the sisters told me she was talking to the poet.
I
Maybe-
blame myself for Billiam's death. I was too distracted about how useless and pathetic I was, instead of helping him. As she is... I admired
Oh.
him. I wish I could have tried a softer approach back at the tent. Then I saw... Well... I couldn't...
What did you see?
I had to tend towards Sigrun for the rest of the night. She points towards... As you can see, there's a sick individual. But they're not part of the...
Yeah, they're not one of the members on the camp.
I was disturbed when I returned. I assumed someone had came to see her but left. The journal of Billiam's poet tale, the journey to Baldur's Gate. The dates have stopped the day before yesterday. There's no entry. The day he died. She points towards it.
Should I show the journal to the others?
It's up to you.
Sure, I'll go ahead and show it to Tulip.
What you got there?
His journal, she gave it to me. It seems like it was planted on her.
Is there anything interesting in it? It seems like he was killed for it.
The day he died, there's no entries. That's what I know. I haven't inspected the journal any further.
Speaks about the journey to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. It basically talks about his journey to Baldur's Gate.
Okay, can I inspect it some more if there's any hidden, I don't know, spells or...
Oh. It's a poem, so you begin to read it as it's long. It's pages and pages and pages long.
Okay.
Just speaks about his life, speaks about the friends he's met along the way, speaks what conspired and happened in the last 24 hours. But it doesn't speak upon his death.
Okay.
As there is nothing dated today. There's a blank page.
Okay, and the page isn't ripped out or anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's not really helpful at all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with it.
Me neither.
Am I back from the...
Yeah.
Oh, we found the journal. Who had it?
It was one of the people that we found inside of the barn area.
Basha.
She didn't know, doesn't know how she got it, so maybe it's planted.
Okay.
It was planted on her.
So, speaking about that blood-curdling scream, that whole symbol on the guy's chest was happened before he was killed. But it entails of what happened at Baldur's Gate, right? I mean, what happened to Eltro, right? The journal.
It speaks about, yeah, what's conspired and what was happening. He was writing it while you were on the journey. But it's a poem, so it's more like a story.
Yeah, I'll try to read like that part specifically to remember it in case someone does take the journal again. Alright, just in case, I'm gonna be the next witness that knows the story. Yeah, I have no clue. No clue at all who the killer is. I only knew that the person who killed it just wanted to make that symbol before his neck was slit.
I didn't find out anything helpful either. I just know it was some kind of cult, or belongs to some kind of cultists.
Oh, so how was the book planted on her? Because I searched the whole place. Didn't see
Yeah,
anything.
it was in her pack, I believe.
And who was close to her at the time?
Yes.
No, like who was with her throughout the whole time?
Can I just do a perception check and see if anybody tries to leave the camp?
You can see William taking a piss. Oh, don't watch me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna. I'm a roll stealth. Just oh god.
Not great.
Oh damn.
Man, we can't do much except beat up Lemures, huh?
I know. We're only here for like the physical
So
work.
for
That's
anybody
it.
else who hasn't checked the body out, can make those checks on the remaining ones if they haven't. If not, then you'll have to convey and talk to some individuals that I haven't been talking to, and figure out who is the culprit.
Yeah, we still have a few more people to speak to.
Can we just go around and start intimidating people till they give up?
Well,
Let's
intimidation.
just start
is
killing
another
people
thing.
left and right now.
Maybe not.
We should not do that.
Intimidating. You just tell them we're gonna use fists, not actually doing it. But they don't know that.
William would love to fight you.
Listen. You know, I'm not to say we're gonna do it, but kind of evens out if we just, you know, he does like the next one to everybody. It's just like to everybody. It gets us off of our minds, and we feel rest assured that they'll kill us.
Yeah.
Unless it's one
well,
of us. Then we're screwed.
I'm gonna speak to some more people, I think. Scrapper's gonna like break off from the little group here and approach this person no one's talked to yet.
Alright. So you head towards another individual along the ranks. What can I do for you?
We're still trying to find out more information about this poet. Do you know them at all?
Everybody knows the poet. I am Dara's companion. What do you want from me? Besides that,
Simply if you maybe heard anything or saw anything the night that, well, earlier today. Maybe during the murder. Something along those lines. Where exactly were you?
I'm watching the camp. I'm the caravan proprietor of this place.
Okay.
You can tell. I had a character, but you guys don't know it. He's 70 years old of age. He's an old man.
Bro, he's buff.
Yeah, he's buff because of his race. But anyways,
Wow, huh?
he's half human, half elf. He's a weird.
No wonder.
hybrid. But he is. You can tell in general sense he was the guy who hired you on originally for the caravan, to get people towards the caravan,
right.
get them out. I wouldn't harm a single soul, and I wouldn't be able to fight as much as I used to. As you can see, one of his eyes, one of his eyes are blinded. He's blind in one eye.
Right. Did you happen to see anyone scuttling in and out of the camp?
Everyone, including yourselves.
I guess that's right. Man.
Out of context,
Okay.
he's useless.
Yeah.
The two people who are
Yeah,
useless
Scrapper-
is Dara, because they are husband and wife. They're the ones who did the caravan, so I'll put hearts on them.
Yeah, he can see that this conversation isn't going anywhere, so just, okay, thank you for your time. And just sort of break off. Yeah, that guy knew nothing.
Still, if you head towards the next lady.
Yeah, can I just start to put my hand on my sword and start
She
approaching
looks
her
at you
like,
and she darts towards you. What's the meaning of this?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of getting sick and tired of this shit.
You're gonna
Joel,
kill me?
No, I didn't say I want to kill you. I just need information right now. Please, just tell me everything and nobody gets hurt.
Not gonna kill you. Probably gonna
She
take out a
sweats
knife.
across her brow. while I expressed my condolences towards Billiam, I wish to help him as best as I could. I had mentioned that I'd visit Pal and Billiam often, as it appears late and acting quite erratic on edge. I had met Vasha last night, and we discussed about helping out in the caravan. We didn't talk long. As you guys can roll an insight on that. Julep, you don't remember that she had talked to Vasha.
I don't know, but I think you're lying to me. So I just start to put out my sword a little bit higher, just an inch.
You won't take me alive! Roll initiative.
Oh no.
Oh, found her.
Finally.
Well,
Do we roll initiative?
yes.
Oh, great.
We're gonna play this out still, even over the 3 o'clock, since we're pretty close to the end.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright. As she draws her blade out, what would you want to do?
She draws her blade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna go towards her and I'm just gonna do an unarmed attack
Alright.
for the moment.
Okay, do you want to do
Actually,
lethal
no,
or
let's-
non-lethal?
Let's do it like non-lethal.
Okay. Alright, attack. That's a miss.
Oh, great. Yeah, I'll just end things there.
Sound as you hear fighting happening. Tulip.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna, since I already have my hand on my sword, coming and I'm trying to attack her. Can I do a non-lethal attack?
Of
or...
course, you can, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as
Okay.
you don't get a crit on her. Criticals are always lethal no matter what, but you can't
Okay.
control that. 18's a hit, yep. For 5.
okay.
Ah, you bitch! She gets sliced across her face.
Damn.
You'll pay for that!
Yeah, that's what you got for lying to me.
You watch her hand starts to glow green.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, is right.
What have we done?
Is that all you want to do, Tulip?
Yeah, can I can't really do anything else, can I?
Not really. But you can move
yeah, I'm
away,
just
but you
gonna-
get an attack.
Yeah, no, I'm ready myself for whatever's gonna to come for the Queen
Alright.
Hands, but I'm gonna stay here.
Alright, you see a pendant that peers out, her hands turning green as she's about to cast a spell. As the rest of you can roll a religion check. If you guys fail this religion check, you'll never know who she's with. It's Kira, you quickly realize, quickly enough, how did I not see this before on the dead corpse? She's a follower of Zariel.
Ooh.
And she uses inflict wounds on Tulip. 18 to hit.
Yeah, it does.
And she'll upcast to the 2nd level.
Ooh.
Ah,
Take 21
okay,
points
so
of damage.
Damn.
21. I'm dead.
As let's see, what's your max HP?
11.
All right, so you're not dead. Your max you
You're
would
still
be just
unconscious.
unconscious, but you almost completely died.
Oh.
one more, and
So you can drop your hit points to 0. You're unconscious. You drop unconscious, dying. Scrapper.
All right. Scrapper sees like this blinding green light flash, and then Tulip's on the ground. So he's gonna rush around to this side, sort of making a sort of semicircle, and he's gonna try and knock her out with a brass knuckle.
Okay.
25?
hit.
Awesome. Still up? Okay. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action, because I'm a pugilist. I can use my bonus action to try and grapple. So I would I'm going to try and grapple with my bonus action.
Uh,
Or is it? Sorry, I forget how the 2024 rules is. Is it athletics or
it's an
am I
attack.
doing it on?
You just make an attack and it has to hit. It
Okay.
auto grapples them.
Okay, there we go. 25. I'm assuming hits. So I essentially bam right across the face, and then I take my arms and like put them under her shoulders and like hold her down. Now come on.
Okay, I see that she almost like killed Tulip. So I'm gonna activate Rage again.
Alright, you get pissed off.
I get pissed off. I'm gonna go with an attack with my Great Axe.
Alright, lethal, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it's lethal because I'm
Alright.
pissed.
Alright, strike. 21's hit. For 15, as you cut her arm off. Blood spraying all over Scrapper.
Yeah, that's what happens. I'll end my turn there.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use a dagger, non-lethal. And hopefully she doesn't die. Yay! Even better.
As your hand shakes and panics as you try to stab, but it misses completely. Alright, Tulip, you'll have to roll me a death save. So death saves are... in our games, it's whisper, so you would whisper the GM and then roll a d20.
Okay, how do I do it again?
So you can do... The easiest way I recommend is the left-hand side, you'll see a dice.
Yeah.
You'll select the GM roll. You'll
Okay.
toggle it on, and then click a d20. And then you don't tell me what happens. As you watch Tulip cough up blood as you end your turn. I'm not going down! She's going down with me! As she's going for Tulip again.
Oh shit.
Oh no, Tulip.
As she is going to use inflict wounds again. 22.
Oh
Yes, of course it is.
So you take another death save as she's trying to kill her.
Ooh.
With
Would I
a
need-
chopped
Okay.
off arm.
Let's...
Yeah, she still has one arm.
Okay. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the two of us a little farther away from Tulip, so like 10 feet in this
She's
direction.
gonna contest against it.
Okay.
Give me athletics. She fails, so she gets
Ah.
dragged away. Ah.
And then I'm gonna punch her in the side of the head.
10's
10?
miss.
Oh, I try, but it's like, you know, because I had to change my grapple because she lost an arm, so I'm like, with my bonus action, I'm just gonna try and do an unarmed strike. Natural
All
one.
Sable, roll me a d20.
Ooh, that's not great. 9.
9. You have no reactions.
Okay. Oh, that's not great. Oh well. Sure hope she doesn't break this grapple. That'll be it.
What are you doing, Minotaur man?
I'm gonna put myself in front of her and, you know, Tulip. And I'm gonna go for another attack with my Great Axe.
Alright.
Don't hit my
Like I-
hands.
I'm gonna try, but if I do, I'm very sorry. You can borrow hers. I cut one off.
As you do a wide swing, a 13 is a hit. As you drive your axe across her chest, and then eventually lift it up as you watch from her clavicle, from her head, sliced off as she did.
And I sort of drop her. Ugh.
So we're still in
Well,
combat.
there goes our-
As Venar, that's your turn. As Zenith, you can try to save Tulip from dying.
Oh no, yeah, I'll waste a d4.
Wait.
And that's that 8 of mine.
Alright. As Tulip, you survive with... As you get healed as you are brutally wounded on the ground. Surviving with 5 HP as we end our conflict or combat. Finding the individual that killed Billiam.
That's
Well, there
for
goes
him,
that.
you bitch.
Thank you.
Damn.
You know, it would have been really nice if you could have said that while she was still alive, and then we could have probably figured out why the hell she did it.
I mean, we've got our answer here. Scrapper's gonna go down and like pick up the pendant with like 2 fingers, sort of. Well, no. Yeah, he'll do that.
There's the pendant.
Well, yeah, we know that Zariel is behind this, but why is he behind this? Unless he did something in Elturgard that specifically ties to him.
Well, at least everybody seems safe for now.
I mean, looks like to me they were just trying to cover up their tracks.
She attacked
Oh, yeah.
Tulip. I don't feel bad for killing her.
From the foreshadowing, Volus had worked with Zariel and the cult. She tried to possess, obviously, the ability of no connection. I was hoping to use Billiam as a host for a summon for a devil, likely, but it failed. As it seems fit, confronting now going forward and heading towards Baldur's Gate will be difficult, as there's many cultists out there unknown, as most of the refugees are now scarce and wish to leave as soon as possible. Seeing upon this demise, unknown to what is to come forth. As we'll conclude our session as you finally finish chapter 1, completing the rest of a one-shot from the previous group, as we will conclude our adventure in the far future. If you ever do come back to this campaign down the road, you will be level 2. As well as the items that you find in the gold will carry over to the next campaign. So if anybody wants the Amulet of Proof, depending if Scrapper wants to give it up or take it for himself, you're welcome to keep it along your ventures. As we will continue our adventures towards the travel towards Baldur's Gate in another episode.
Alright, I do have to head out. I'll see you guys later.
Alright, see you guys.
See you all later. That was fun.